to a buffet and they was fixing my food, and it's just like, you ain't doing it right. Like, I want to do it, but the first thing I really like when everything go back to normal, even though I don't think it's going back to normal. This is part of their plan.
Welcome to Color Radio. This would be silly. This would be a silly show. I already know. King Mo in the building.
Hey, squad.
S. Carter, the best engineer in the game, is in the building. Hello, S. Carter. Sample God, Dope Studios. We have the one, the only, HotCakes.
Wait, say it again.
HotCakes.
HotCakes. What's her name? HotCakes again? What's her name? HotCakes. How you get HotCakes?
I don't know.
Hi.
I gotta know. Somebody tell me what her name is. HotCakes.
Oh, because so I work at the casino or whatever, and they always be coming up with their own little nicknames, and I don't be liking them and shit. Like this old nigga started calling me Glitter Tits. I ain't like that. So one day I was getting ready and I watched an IHOP commercial had came on and they called it HotCakes and I was like, hey, that's what I got. And then that's how it happened.
We also have a episode called Glitter Clit. So
Glitter. Wow, that's crazy. Don't let my wife hear you say that.
Okay.
All right.
He just always joking about glitter and genitals and shit because I be wearing glitter on my tits at work. It's just
gotcha.
It's a whole thing.
I mean,
you gonna see this.
Get tips for glitter.
I definitely get tips for glitter. Like
that's the extra effort to get extra 20.
It's the and dude, and you wanna know the craziest part? The ladies love it more than the dudes. Like I walk out and they be like, you're so cute. Look at your lashes. Look at your boobs. I wish I had those boobs. Like every time. And it's like, thank you. Give me some money.
What is your top 5 and your social media name so people can find you?
My top 5.
People, you say Can
I get like a random? Can someone give me like a random top 5 topic? I don't.
You were already saying
like a random. I don't. Like I changed my mind. I ain't like that because after I got past Drake, I couldn't think of anybody else.
All right.
Well, there you go. Top 5 clubs.
Top 5 clubs.
I don't know clubs.
No, top
club
5.
Like dance club.
No, I don't know.
Top 5.
I don't know any clubs.
Top 5 foods. I know you're an eater. I feel like you like foods.
Yeah, I like
exactly.
I actually prefer waffles. I just like the name.
Waffles.
It's like
regular waffles or Belgian waffles.
It's the energy. Both, but I prefer Belgian waffles with the crispy edges and some whipped cream. But don't put no chicken on it, cause that's not right.
She said, "Don't put no chicken."
No chicken and waffles.
Listen. I don't eat hot sauce on my waffles, and I don't eat syrup on my chicken. So I can't mix the two. I don't.
Hey, you put a little honey on some chicken.
I don't put no honey. I don't put no honey. Man. I don't want no honey. Keep that honey. You keep the honey. You keep the honey over there.
Okay, so
I don't know.
Waffles.
Belgian waffles is one.
Y'all just gonna pick my.
You told me
said pancakes. I said I ain't like pancakes. Okay, so I like seafood. Really, I'm really more like mussels, clams type of thing. But crab legs, okay. I'm allergic to shrimp and lobster, and then
shellfish. Shellfish?
Yeah, but I'm allergic to shellfish. But I be sneaking to eat it because I'm a daredevil. It's a risk.
Wow. Neck get all a little tingly and shit.
I like lasagna. But like cheesy ass lasagna.
Gotta have that Gouda cheese.
Shit.
I can see them in the pixelation. This is good laugh.
You said I'm pixeling?
No, like it's not as clear as it should be, but I can still see the lashes. Like the lashes are that good.
See you. That's why the white ladies be giving me $5. But yeah, so shit. I told y'all it was gonna be hard.
All right, 3.
That was 3. And then I like Japanese. Like I really, really like just the taste of like I don't think I've ever tasted anything Japanese that I didn't like. So that's like that. That's 4. I'm gonna just count that. So I do eat sushi, but like I gotta have like the chipotle mayo. What happened?
Sushi.
Oh, I didn't take all of them. Oh, I forgot. I got fuck. And shrooms. Is that food?
Like I'm alive.
It's
food.
A mushroom is a food.
Right.
I actually like the edibles I like the mushrooms you're supposed to eat too.
All
right, mushrooms.
You're supposed to and not supposed to eat, and some you're supposed to.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's 5.
Ah, shit.
That's 5 right there. Yay.
To the show.
Thank you.
The way we do the show is we just get into like some current events and like talk about life and whatnot. It's not too much craziness going on, so I'm gonna open up the conversation to how are you all adjusting to the world opening back up? I'm seeing a lot more people doing like small events and places are open, but you got to wear a mandatory mask. How are you adjusting to the new world?
The mask ain't a big deal for me. Like, I don't know, a lot of people making it a big deal to wear a mask all over the place. I don't mind it. Like, if it gets me out of the house and to somewhere that's not my house, then I'm all for wearing a mask out in public and whatnot. So, but yeah, things opening up. It's cool. I wish things were a little more open than they are, but we'll get to that point apparently. So, I'm chilling. It's pretty chill.
I feel you on that mask part because masks ain't never been the problem. But I am a little annoyed on the people criticizing the way you wear your mask. Like, look, you want to put yourself at risk but not have your nose covered, let me be. All right, motherfuckers.
Yeah, and that's the thing too.
Niggas want to breathe.
You're wearing the mask or on. The mask is not to prevent you from catching it. It's prevents you from spreading it.
It doesn't do either, though.
It
doesn't
it's supposed to be
either.
both. It's supposed to be for both. It's supposed to be different percentage for both of them.
It drops the percentage. Drops the percentage. Obviously, anything covering your mouth drops the percentage of something spreading outward. So yes, wear a mask, but the nose thing, I feel like if a person puts their mask on but touches their mouth or something and then touches the doorknob, they're spreading it. Now, granted, you're not supposed to touch your face and all that and wash your hands nonstop, but shit, people nasty. People nasty. and a lot of places just don't care. Gyms and shit. There's people in gyms like, fuck, this is a gym. I ain't wearing a mask.
Oh shit! I forgot about
that. Ain't Planet Fitness doing that mandatory mask thing?
Hey, HotCakes, I can hear your cousin too.
Oh, see, they can hear you.
Clearly, it's very clear. Like, good headphones, good mic.
Like,
I'm sorry.
Ain't they Planet Fitness doing the whole mandatory mask thing?
Yes, it's mandatory mask on walking. But when you're working out, you don't have to wear.
Oh, see, I got an email saying that you had to wear this shit all the time. So I ain't been back.
They don't enforce it, I feel like, because I see people and it's like it's not enough of them to go around and say, hey, put your mask up.
How about the workout mask? How you feel about wearing that thing while you work out?
That's what I'm wearing in there.
You say that's what you're wearing in there?
Yeah. The workout
the one with the carbon filters?
Yep. Because if you wear a regular mask working out and stuff, your mouth's gonna breathe it in. That one,
of course,
it's poked out, so you breathe it, and the little joints are moving instead of like the whole mask.
Hey, Drew.
Can you still hear her?
Nah, it's less.
No. They say that can't be. Well, I need a lighter though.
I can hear her
So
to you, but yeah.
I can hear when you not talking.
oh, okay. So I'm gonna just keep talking then. So I got a question. If you have to sneeze, do you sneeze in your mask or you take your mask down and sneeze and put it back up?
I ain't never sneezed. I don't know, but I would definitely
like a crazy. I never sneezed neither, but somebody brought it up.
Like if you sneeze in your mask, that should be nasty because you gonna
yeah, because it's gonna be
change that bitch.
And you sneeze right in your face.
What if you don't got another one? Like what if you at Walmart?
I'm coughing in my mask. Fuck it. Like
sneeze. No, I need like a achoo. Like it's not running down. Oh shit! Like I need tissue. Like, do you let that out? And you know you feel it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna move the mask and hit the shoulder. But if my nose is running, that's a perfect time to wear a mask because you can't see what's running down your nose.
I fucked up my lineup like a week and a half ago. I'm like, fuck it. Put this
mask on.
Hey, bro,
that's hilarious.
I walked in the store, smell like a bag. I'm glad everybody got a mask, man, because y'all ain't gonna be looking at me crazy unless that shit really comes through the mask. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
You can still smell some shit through a mask.
Right. You can still smell.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I'll be in that bitch feeling like the goat, bro. I'm like, yeah, man, what, man? I'm in here like a regular person.
You know,
one person.
What's terrible about the mask thing is you put on a hat and some sunglasses. Now you a motherfucking bomber. You're all of a sudden
bomber.
That worked in my favor a couple times. I'm not going to say what I was doing.
You said what?
What?
Oh, I said that worked in my favor a couple times, but I'm not going to say what I was doing.
Oh my goodness!
All right.
Look at here, HotCakes. Let me tell this gang who you are and how we met. So she's
awesome
a new person that comes to one of our parties that we never met, and I see her. Well, she sees me trying to help Chris. No, because Chris is.
How you trying to help somebody that's already laying down?
Well, hey, I don't know why he's laying down. He's frailing like a little baby. He's rolling this up. Like, hey, man,
lighter.
So I walk in. She's like, leave him alone. I'm like, that's my nigga. Who you talking to? She was like, who
said that? I said that. That sounds.
I was. Yes, you did say that. I was standing right there.
Was it that mean? I feel like when people relay what I say, it'd be like. And it's like it don't be that mean coming out. I don't think
it might not have been that mean.
Okay.
Who are you?
Don't.
Okay, excuse me. Okay.
I remember.
I was drunk. I don't know. I plead the fifth. I cannot deny nor
claim
I did that. So
that flipped into just us having a conversation. Then Chris being on the floor in the corner. So I don't know what Chris was doing. Chris was over there. He was over there in his Patron bag.
No, one thing though, Chris know how to have a good time.
Yeah. Chris was always good.
No.
He had too much fun times, too little fun, but he's always a good time. And then she got talking. My boom, boom, boom. Colored radio. She got, you got a podcast? Hey, follow me. And then there we go.
I want to start a podcast.
I thought you don't want to be in show business. This is all about.
I want to be in, but it's like I want to meet like my people. I want to meet people who think like me and shit. So I kind of want to start one, but then I also don't because I got anxiety and I don't know what I talk about. But then like y'all have like a whole little like organized curriculum of like what y'all talking about. So it
took us a whole year and a half to get this curriculum.
This is fucking almost 6 years in the making. This is not easy.
I was just gonna make it completely about myself and what I like, and then if you just like what I like, then you just happen to see me. Then I was dead ass gonna wing it because I'd be bored as fuck at home, and I was just gonna go live and be like, oh, what's up out here? How y'all true?
And you find your path.
That's how most people like start a podcast. They start going live on Instagram. And they be like, y'all want to hear this again?
On Instagram.
So,
like Instagram.
This week in America, Trump is trying to stop the U.S. Postal Service from sending our absentee and our mail-in ballots.
That is so.
Now he's not doing
But
it.
yeah, he wants to save them too.
And yet
wants to
he
save
wants
the
to
post
save
office.
UPS. I mean, not UPS, the U.S. Postal Service
USPS.
by putting money into them after the election, not during the election, because obviously that they would need more people to send more mail. It's about to be millions of pieces of paper.
Mm-hmm.
The most mail probably will be sent in the last 20 years, 15 years in the next 2 months.
Actually, don't even know. I'm gonna take this out.
Every person is probably going to send in a mail-in ballot. I just got mine. I'm about to do mine and shit. How about y'all yet?
I ain't get mine yet.
I'm about to say, did y'all request them or did it get sent in?
It got sent to the crib. So I don't know.
Because think Tyann showed up before she left. It was before she leaves, so hers is here. I think my Justice's is here. Ain't that some shit? Justice is old enough to vote.
Yeah, and niggas
right, man.
Yeah.
Mine ain't showed up yet, so I don't know. Like, are the polls actually going to be open? Because like, I just
some will, some won't. And that's the whole thing that probably Charlemagne the God has been preaching the most is Trump is trying to suppress our vote, and we don't care about it, or the public doesn't really care about it that much, or not in a big enough uproar, because you're like, no, he can't do that. He can. Like the U.S. Postal Service is a part of America's system, so he can push the money where he needs to push the money. And if he doesn't want to push the money in it now, when they're saying, hey, we need help because we're already on Lifeline with like the mail being slow and shit. So we're at our lowest of having people doing the mail because we don't need that many people. But this increase, they're going to need 10x of what the people that they have, because it's going to be such an amount of mail that needs to be transferred and sent. So that being said, are you all feeling any of the added energy to vote from like parents or friends or co-workers or just the media in general?
You said that what kind of energy?
Are you feeling more energy to vote?
Oh, no.
There's definitely a lot more pressure to like get out there and get Trump out of office. It seems like it's just like that big ass push of just, we need Trump out of here. So they're making like a big deal to do it however you can just to get him out of office. It seems like that's probably the only energy that I'm feeling. It's just like, you can vote, go fucking do it. Like, even if it ain't for like Biden, or if it is for Trump, just exercise your fucking right. Like,
yeah. And that's the thing that a lot of people are preaching, that from Obama's year, last voting year, to Trump's year, basically the black population was like, no, we ain't voting this shit. We'll be cool. So if the same amount of people voted in the Obama election that they did in Trump, Hillary would have won in the landslide of popular votes and electoral votes, but just didn't show up. A lot of states turned red, turned blue, and went back, stayed there. And I don't think it's going to happen this year because it's too much shit going on where Trump could have a majority of not the black vote, but a lot of pockets of minority votes. So like there's like a Hispanic pocket that will vote for him. There's a Israel pocket that will vote for him and everything.
But you saying for minority though?
Yes, like not all white people are voting for Trump. There will be some people of color. Sister, can you mute her, please? Are you okay, HotCakes?
Oh shit, yeah. You know it's going on.
I know. I'm trying to hang in there with you. I'm trying to hang in there.
Like, hey, this shit is amazing.
HotCakes is in a zone right now. It's just so
Super
y'all.
zone.
So it'll be a little giggly for a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk about some funny stuff because I don't like politics. Like I try to stay away from politics.
Let me keep your energies right. HotCakes. You post a lot on your stories about being a stripper. If you could be a stripper, or if you wanted to ever start an OnlyFans, this is how you would do it. Is that all trolling?
No, I really want to do it, but I don't know. I don't want to do it. Like I want to do it, but I don't want to do it, and then I be wanting to do it, but I don't.
So look,
what's holding you back?
This homegirl.
Okay, like I want the benefits of it, but I don't want to do it. Can I just be
why not?
I could be like a nice girl.
Why don't you want to do it?
Oh, cause I don't know. I got anxiety, so like, even though I know I got a nice body and stuff, when it's time to show it, I just be thinking about like, oh, would she see that razor bump, or like, what if you see that mole right there? Like,
have you been to a strip club before?
No, I haven't.
They don't care.
But that's another thing too. Like when I be watching porn and stuff, it makes me want to do it because it's just like, okay, I look better than that. At least I know I do. So, and she ain't care, so I be wanting to do it. If you want this trip.
There's one of my homegirls that and she asked me a few questions like, how do I get more followers? Like after the initial burst of people following me, I'm like, hey, you gotta bust it open. Like, niggas ain't paying for Instagram shit. Like you gotta find a guy, you gotta get your boyfriend in there and fucking, because niggas ain't paying.
I don't know, like it is. I don't know. I'm like, I be feeling like when I practice the moves, it's like it's a lot of back in there. And it's like I know that ain't how it goes. It ain't
the moves.
I'm pretty sure everybody's first time up there on that stage, they were nervous too. After a while, I'm pretty sure they got over it and got
I don't
into
want it, but like the stripper shit is probably a troll for sure. But I do want to do OnlyFans because I have like a really, because I don't even have to really. I wasn't going to get naked. I had like a really strategic plan. Like I could be like a.
I feel like a lot of teasing is what happened.
Right. I wanted to be like, you could pay me to be like your girlfriend, but like on there. For like dude to like for like the guys
like a virtual relationship, like
I'm about to sit here and say that's not a thing.
It's a thing. But
it's a thing. Like dudes do that shit for sure. Like
I have a specific target.
You have
like market audience I'm going for and everything. Like I'm not just going for like
the market you're going for is the guy that is probably either
the nigga who working at Tesla,
or a dude that doesn't have enough.
Like he worked at. He went through. I want the dude who went to school, all through school, and every time he went through, every grade he went through, he seen a fine ass black bitch he was too scared to talk to.
Okay.
And then, bam! I'm in your face, and you got money.
But he's going to Vegas, and he's paying for that.
What do you mean?
He's
going that in person, yeah.
He's just gonna go pay for it if he got the bread.
I mean, my thing is, if niggas wasn't paying for it online, it wouldn't be an OnlyFans. All them niggas can go to Vegas.
That's so all of them can, because all of them can afford it. A lot of can afford 15. A lot can. Niggas spending a gram.
Come on now, like you guys, you spending like, but it's a. That's why I want to tell y'all, because when I told y'all bust out laughing, and I ain't telling y'all nothing else.
No, you make that
like
money how you make it.
Like I had like
you
way
make
more
that money.
That. Now,
far as I know, you make it.
Shut it down. You shut it down, so I ain't doing it.
I ain't shut it down. Like it's just taking it on options. Like so.
Who shut it down?
Ain't nobody shut it down.
It's
don't let nobody shock value.
You got to
change your mind.
Because the way OnlyFans works, like that shit will be prime because dudes have to pay you to be in your inbox.
As far as I know,
Yeah.
I can laugh now, but you can make a band tomorrow.
Actually, it can work. It can work.
Because that's the minute she was like, nigga, that's the whole point. OnlyFans right now. I'm like, yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, like I
Baby,
just, yep.
$10. Hey, how's your day going?
Listen,
$10.
and I watched like a movie.
$10 for a response.
I watched a movie. Wait, have y'all ever watched? It's not even a movie; it's a show. Y'all ever watched Euphoria?
Yeah.
So you
Euphoria,
seen
heard
what
of
that
it.
girl was doing, like how she was,
But she had
what she was doing and shit, like, and the guy was just like, and she was just like, "Oh, do you want me to take my top off?" He was like, "No, just call me names and shit." Like, I won't stuff like that.
She was a
I would
financial
probably get
domination.
I'm not even gonna be marketing it on my Instagram for real. I do that because it's like maybe like 50 rich white nerds on there. So I know they be watching my stories.
Because of the casino. Oh, you see, yeah, you do know your
yeah.
market.
So and they be reacting
Right.
to like my pictures and shit. They be reacting to my pictures. They be hard-eyed and shit. So I'm just slide
Like
on
I
in there.
told you, you'll make a band. I'll laugh today. You'll make a band tomorrow. Do it.
My bad for
I
laughing.
swear to
Take a
God,
whole 24 hours to get
like a
approved.
thief in the night. They wife ain't gonna know what hit them. I'm telling them.
Entangled.
Yeah. So
He's entangled.
so that's just what I'm on. But I got like a whole bunch of other ideas I want to do and shit too.
No,
But
you told
that's
me
like the thing that like I can start that shit tonight if I wanted to. Some other stuff I want to do, I can't start it right now.
the cosplay stuff was a good idea. It's definitely a market for that.
The which one?
The cosplay stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's like the perfect OnlyFans shit right there. Like, put your sets up there, get professional photography, and be like, you want to see all 50 pictures? $20.
I would make personal videos for the nigga. Oh, I know you just came home
You
from
could charge a
work,
bit
but
for those.
I was wondering if you would let me for your dick right now, and they gonna be like, "Oh my god, the money."
Besides all that, tell us about
yeah, so
a person.
What happened?
I said, besides all of the OnlyFans stuff, who are you as a person? Because we don't know too much
so
about you yet.
First and foremost, you need to know that I care. Like,
okay.
But it's like to a crazy ass, like, attack you because you ain't just stopping the street and help that man because he was like, last year I was at Putin Bay and it was a man drunk as fuck. He was falling all around like the bar we was at and everything. Everybody was just looking at him and I was like, oh my God, like, where's his friend? He went in the bathroom and he was in the bathroom for like 25 minutes and like I kind of had an argument with my boyfriend at the time, like, to please go in there and check on him and shit. Like, I'm gonna go in there if you don't go in there. And that's basically how he went in there because he ain't want to go. I'm like that type of person. I care about everything.
Was he
like,
okay?
Every fucking thing. Huh?
Was he okay?
He was cool. No, actually, that shit is something I still think about though, because when we was leaving, he was in somebody's golf cart and I was just like, I wonder if he knew that dude. Like, it's a crazy world. You just never fucking know. And I just was like, and that's what I still think about that shit sometimes. Like, I hope he knew that dude. Like, because that man was belligerent, like, couldn't even walk. Every time he stood up, he was falling the tables and shit. So that shit was crazy as hell. I care about animals. Even if I don't like animals, I care about it. Like, last night, we seen a rat in the street. And, like, the person I was with, he says, I was like, oh my God, it's a rat. And he was like, I think I just ran over that bitch. And I was just like, it was like, I don't even like rats. Like, I'm fucking terrified of them. But it's just like, why?
Because you love and you're connected to the universe.
Yeah, I'm like, that's like my main energy is just love. Like, I think that's just what comes out. It's just like, it's so much in here that it just radiates. That's why everybody likes me. It's like, soon as I think that's why I ain't been happy. I've been depressed because they've been having to stay 6 feet away from me and shit. So they can't come close and be like, oh my God, I love you. Like, what is this energy? So now I can't feed off of that. Like, I'm an empath. I feed off of people feeding off of me. I like that. And I ain't been able to do that shit lately. Because everybody's scared of everybody. So
that's a big deal. That's definitely.
So I'm caring. But at the same time, I fuck you up. Like, it was how I was raised with my family and shit. I was raised with 6 girls, and we didn't take shit from nobody, not even each other. Like,
6
fight
girls?
all the time and shit. But we couldn't even fight. Like, after every fight, we got a whooping because we weren't supposed to be fighting. So it's like just 2 for 1 and shit. Just so stupid. I care.
Yeah.
I usually gotta.
You don't gotta do a whole list.
But it's because I think I'm always right because I overthink so much that I probably thought about what you thought about and what you thought about and what you thought about and what they thought about and what he thought about and came up with this conclusion. So you need to listen to me, like, type thing. But also at the same time, if you is making sense, I'ma listen. So. But you gotta be making, like, you gotta, from the very, very start, you say one fucking stupid thing and I'm gonna shut you down. Like, it's crazy. And then...
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I got a Aquarius sun, a Virgo moon, a Scorpio rising, and my Venus is in Capricorn. So I was like, it's all this different balance, but it's kind of still chaotic.
You look lost.
It's like balanced chaos. Like, it's crazy as fuck. Like,
can you explain a
that's
little
not even
bit
my whole
what you're
birth
talking
chart.
about?
It's just like,
Mo is so lost.
Oh shit. That's my birth chart. Y'all don't know nothing about birth chart. It has something to do with astrology. It's basically how they map out where the stars was when you were born and shit.
Gotcha.
So, and everybody got their different signatures. So I know it's people that was born at the same time as you, but they weren't born in the same place. And if they was, they probably really fucking close. What the fuck? I think
we can still hear you.
Damn. Somebody here to give me my house key. Intermission.
Okay.
All right.
I love her.
But yeah, so
We gotta get
I also read a book about numerology. And that teach you about like your signatures and shit. That book was like a whole 4, 6. It was like some hours. I did that I listened to that book painting the house. I cannot relay it right now.
So that signature says something about you as a Scorpio. Like what is it?
Oh, so where the planets is at, that's mapped out. And y'all gonna make, I'm high as fuck. I can't talk about this right now. while also trying to make sure that I'm getting my house key. But so, cause it's already difficult. Like, it'd be difficult. Did you want this? Yeah. No, like, this shit heavy as fuck. Like,
it made me feel like this not gonna last as long because it's so strong. Like,
this shit heavy. But
like hug a tree or something like that. That shit feel amazing.
What did you say? My phone
go hug a tree or play in like the forest. That shit feels so much better than being in the house.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, like dead ass. I think I don't want to say how much because every time I say it, so I took like a large amount one time and I just sat back in the chair and I just like it's like both of us, like we both talking, like.
I did not hear you at all.
Just like when I be in the fucking car and they be beeping and shit and I just be talking and somebody be like, put those people on, it's annoying me. And I just be like, bitch, I ain't hear none of that. But yeah, so
God damn.
so where the planets is and all that shit when you be born, and that's what mine was or whatever. Sorry, and I'm only gonna go into like the very basis of it. My sun is what you most likely to know. Your moon is what you most likely what you relate to, kind of what you think of yourself as, which is so stupid because I kind of admire Virgos or whatever, but I feel like they irritating for the most part because my sister a Virgo and she irritate me. Okay. So I don't know. So I guess that's kind of true because I be like organized and shit. But that's the thing with me being like a balanced, chaotic person because sometimes I don't want to organize shit and then I be mad at myself for not organizing it. Like,
I mean,
like
just
I would be going to sleep.
I can tell
you
could have
organized that shit. You sat in bed all day, huh?
Okay, what happened?
Oh yeah, so and then my Venus, I think your Venus determines like what and how and who you love or some shit, and that's in Capricorn. And that shit mean like I repress my shit when I gotta get shit done. So you might not think I love you. If I'm in a relationship and I'm really in like grind mode, you might think I love you and shit. But I do. Just
No,
like,
I definitely understand that.
don't stop me and kiss me while I'm trying to do this. Like, move. But yeah,
No.
so
That's dead ass right there. Like you can see I'm in a mode right here. Like don't try to take me out. It's like, hey, I'm aggressive. And he's like, come love me. I'm like, no, I'm aggressive right now. Let me be aggressive.
like I can't remember what the fuck. I was doing something, but I was hungry as fuck, and I had sat in the bed hungry for like 30 minutes doing something else. And I finally got up to go eat, and he like stopped me in front of the fridge and was like, "Oh, I just want to hold you." Like I'm hungry as fuck. Let me go. Like
Move,
I just laid
Move,
in the bed for like however long, hungry as fuck.
Oh.
No.
And then when I finally go get something to eat, you wanna hold me?
That's probably the realest statement you've said this
It's
whole
just
show.
like
That's
it
dead
just be
ass
wrong
right
timing though. Because like if you
Bad
would have
time.
came, if I'm sitting there thinking about whatever I'm thinking about, doing whatever I'm doing, oh hey girl, like you object and that's still, hey, what's up? Let me give you a hug, like type shit. Like I'll be like, okay, hey, I'm not doing nothing. Yeah, give me some
Hash
love. The
blunt.
fuck,
You
like it's
keep
just
holding
be
that
wrong
shit.
timing. It be wrong timing.
Flash your homegirl the blunt. You playing.
It just be the timing, man. So,
Yeah.
and I think I just take shit seriously. And it says something about me being materialistic. That's not really true.
Okay.
That's not really true. That got something to do with my trauma, though. Like when I was a kid, I read a caption like the other day. My friend had made me read. She was making fun of somebody whether they post, but I read the caption and that shit made so much sense because I thought about that same thing to my mother, and they was like, what the fuck? We had everything, but also had nothing. Like we had nothing, but also had everything, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And that's like that shit resonated with me because that's the same thing like my mom did and shit. So
You didn't realize.
I don't know. Like so, when I'm in a relationship,
You know, I understand
I
that.
like to buy myself shit already. So like if I'm in a relationship, of course, nigga, if I want a puppy and I'm about to save up to get a puppy, if you bring me a puppy, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, you love me, you was listening to me. Of course, who the fuck wouldn't? I don't know. I'm just real logical. I be real logical, analytical with my shit. I don't know. And if you not, we can't hang. I don't know. Wait, why? What?
Okay.
Tell me the cons. Tell me the cons of it. The fuck? Because I don't.
HotCakes.
Yes.
I approve of her message.
I'm gonna ask you one more question, then we're gonna wrap up this show.
Okay.
Okay. What is the one thing you want to do when the world reopens?
Like really, really, really open.
Where you can be around people, you can dap up and all that.
I feel like I'm in a matrix because it's not open right now. Like I be going places. I be dapping people. I'm about to go to a party tomorrow. Like, is I'm high right now off of these and like this shit like back? Is it what month is it?
It's August,
right?
It's August.
I thought so. This shit it feel open to me, but I know what you're saying though, because like I went to a buffet and they was fixing my food and it's just like you ain't doing it right. Like I want to do it, but the first thing I really like where everything go back to normal, even though I don't think it's going back to normal. This is part of their plan.
Wait a minute.
This is their plan, y'all. They in on it. Don't let them. Don't fucking let them. Don't let them do it. But
Pause.
okay, what?
You
can't serve yourself at buffets.
Yes, I just remember when y'all called me last Thursday and I was out to eat. That was the buffet.
You was at the buffet.
My fucking food.
Wow. Oh my God.
Wow.
That was the last time I was there. They didn't fix my motherfucking food. Like, And then
Damn,
the
I ain't
motherfucker
know
acting
that.
up. Like, no, listen, cause I do this shit right where I have like 2 plates right here, and then I have one walking to the table. So they was like, oh, like it's 2. You don't want to just take it to the table? Like, you a pussy? Get my shit. Like, I'm going. Hey, what you talking about? My shit. I swear to God. But the first thing, I don't know. Okay, what's something I can do right? What's something I really can't do right now? I really want to go to. I want to go to Put in Bay. I want to go to Put in Bay. That's like the most exciting thing and shit.
Been there.
I've never been. I see parties.
You never been? That
go.
shit, man. Go, but go with a bitch. Like, don't go like with your friends or nothing. Go with a girl, man. That shit is like, it's so romantic. Well, I guess you can go with your friends, I guess. But like, if you got a special girl, you need to like a little special idea. There you go. I swear to God. Like, we was like smoking at like 4 a.m. It was all dark, and I was like, I'm scared. It's not no lights out here. He's like, ain't nobody gonna touch you, girl. And I was just like, oh. You with me, girl. I ain't scared of shit.
Oh
yeah,
I want to do
that. But no, okay. I want to learn how to swim.
I ain't jumping in to save you if you drowning, but
listen, that's funny as fuck because I won't do shit with water because I can't swim and I'm scared of that. But I love experiences. Like, that's all. Like, I just want to experience everything before I die. Last week, I was having like a mental breakdown because I was like, oh my God, like the world never gonna go back to normal. I gotta get all these fucking vaccines before I go to Hawaii. No, not Hawaii. That's here. Yeah. I wanted to go to another beach, the one with the black sand and the green water or whatever. I learned about that in high school and I just always wanted to go there and shit. And I'm just like, they're gonna have to shoot me up with that shit before I go. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm never gonna go nowhere. And I had like a whole mental breakdown. That is so important to me. Experiences is important to me. I will give what the fuck ever. Like,
you are the only one.
We about to go, let me see, what's something crazy as fuck? If we about to go all around the world for like however long it takes us, everything is paid for. You ain't gotta bring no money or nothing, but you can't talk to nobody you know. The fuck? Like, I'm like, I swear to God, like, that is like my dream. I'm about to leave everybody because y'all, they too far behind me. They too far. Sorry.
Understood.
I'm gonna take my mama though. I gotta take my mama. That's the realest nigga I know. I'm gonna take her. But everybody else.
What about the girl you smoking with?
Oh no, that's. Hopefully she just rides with me type shit. Like, hopefully I don't gotta bring her with me. She up there with me. I'm bringing her. I'm gonna force her though. Like, for real. Like, if I really think about it. Like, as I'm climbing this ladder, she has no choice. Like, she's like tethered right the fuck here. Like, you coming, bitch. So she definitely. I ain't even think about that shit just because I know she's But yeah, like. So did I take over the time? Damn.
The way we like to wrap up the show.
Okay. You want me to tap dance?
No.
I can't even tap dance. I was gonna tap. Listen, I like new shit. I'm an artist.
Yes.
You just come over to tap dance.
Do it. I'm with it.
Hey, I ain't got no tap shoes though.
Last time I saw tap dance was on Smart Guy.
It's all carpet in here.
Hilarious.
About me. A secret about me.
I got every excuse.
I was watching the Cosby Show, and it was a tap show, and he was doing it. I wanted to learn how to tap dance so bad, bro. I thought that was the coolest shit ever. Him and Bill Cosby just go.
No, you know what I always thought was cool as fuck? Have y'all ever seen Superstar, that movie with the girl who like wanted to be superstar? She was like real geeky and shit.
Yes.
Y'all seen it? Like, do you remember how her parents died? Like, when they was doing that little shit? I always wanted to learn how to do that. But not because she died. No, not because she died, though. Like, I don't know.
They was doing some type of aggressive move. Wait, it was like a dangerous move.
What show is
they
this?
like just stumped it. They stomped them to death and shit. They was like, I think, was they doing the Irish dance? I can't even remember.
I think it was like the river.
Whatever dance they were doing though, I liked that shit. Yeah, they just kept. They said like they kept doing it. They said the people couldn't stop this shit or whatever the fuck was going on.
Oh, I remember that damn movie. Okay, I remember that scene.
It's the movie with it's with Will Ferrell and then the chick from Saturday Night Live, and it's the Catholic school movie, and she's all weird.
Wait, I can't hear what you just said.
I'm telling him about the movie.
Okay, sorry.
It's a comedy, right?
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're
Their
talking
parents
about.
get stumped out because they fell and then they couldn't stop the dance. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember
Hell
that
yeah, hell
scene.
yeah.
Like,
And then she pushed the TV on the dog. That's my favorite fucking part. Besides the part where she was like screaming out the door and shit. I do that all the time. You're horrible. Like when in a, like
Yeah, you do.
arguments and shit.
Yeah,
On
you
some
do.
subconscious shit though. Like I don't be doing it to be funny or nothing. Like I just be happening to do it.
Okay. S-Dot.
I'm
What are you
angry.
reading, watching, or
Oh
listening?
reading, not much. Watching Doom Patrol and Lovecraft Country. I just watched that episode. It was a wild episode, but
Okay.
it's cool. I think it's a promising show. Like the little preview after kept me
How
interested.
many
So
episodes?
I'll be tuning in. Right now it's just one.
Okay.
The
Okay.
next one will be coming out tomorrow. No, it ain't Saturday, it's Sunday. Sunday, to be coming out Sunday. I don't know what
Okay.
day it is no more, but
Well,
Wait, what comes out Sunday?
Lovecraft Country, the new episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's on
Okay.
HBO
HBO.
Max
What
and
I'm
whatnot.
watching.
Yeah.
What was the three? It was reading, watching, and what?
Listening to, but we didn't get to you yet.
Okay. Oh, I didn't hear. I wanted to be ready. What in
Okay.
the chain?
All right.
You got to be
Reading, watching.
Hey.
All right. Listening to the hell am I listening to? I have a plan to listening to. I'll do that one. So Victoria Monet's got a new album. I'll be listening to that. And other than that, that's about it. Whatever comes on random is what I'm currently listening to.
Okay.
I've been playing. I got this new game off of the Switch. So it's
Okay.
like this bubble game in Japanese. I've been playing the shit out of that. So like I don't know. That's been playing. I'll throw a new category in there. So
Okay. Dope. HotCakes. Are you ready now?
Yeah, I just thought about something. I wonder how many times I was like coping my anxiety with like trying to light the blunt and shit. Cause like I've been trying to light this blunt for so long and like this a big it work every time. I'm just burning
We've
it
been
away.
on for an hour.
But I'm ready though.
We've been on for an
about
hour.
an hour.
You've been doing it for an
Yeah.
hour.
And like this is the same.
Yep.
This is the same blunt.
Yep.
The
So
same.
just- and that's when you know
Like-
you're officially tripping because you're like, this should have been going 15 minutes. This should have been
I
going
feel
with two hands in 15
This
minutes.
shit feels like 30 minutes. Like I feel like I took 30 minutes of talking about myself and then it was like, all right, we gone.
you're fucking awesome.
I mean,
She's fucking awesome.
pretty much. It is.
I
Okay.
love y'all.
HotCakes. Reading, watching, or listening to.
Okay, so I'm watching Insecure right now.
Mm-hmm.
I hear like such good things. I'm watching that right now, but I'm kind of like switching in between like this YouTube thing, this YouTube channel Vsauce. He make like the coolest, dorkiest. Oh, fucking love his videos. And then reading, I'm just reading about astrology and stuff, like because I'm going through some things, and my birth chart is really trying to tell me some shit. So I need to like really get in touch with that to get in touch with me and see what I'm trying to tell myself. Like,
Okay.
So trying to get more in depth in that, maybe be like a little professional person in like astrology, if that's even a thing.
Yes, it is.
And then I'm listening to a bunch of ghetto shit. I be having little like moods and stuff, and I'm in this mood right now because I just got out of a breakup and everything. So I'm in like a city girl, hot girl, bitch, I don't need you. I get money. White niggas give me money type of mood. Like, so to stop me from crying. So yeah.
Oh, well, that's real. You don't hear that part of that hot girl summer shit.
Like,
no, because
listen, right. I'm about to hang
expressing
up
emotions.
Because it's not even right.
No, them emotions are real just as much as the WAP is real. You know, like.
But also, you know what else though? I'm listening. I always make sure to rotate the oldies in and shit. So I'm kind of listening to like all those ones where it's like, oh, I was too good for you the whole time and I knew it and I gave you chance after chance after chance and now I'm gone. That's also empowering me.
Keisha Cole, Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige, Beyonce, Kiki Wyatt.
Ooh.
What the fuck? I was listening to a dude, Tyrese. I was listening to like all type of niggas just being like, I don't deserve you. You was right to leave. Or I'm just like, I'm all in that. I'm in like both of those. I'm rotating right now.
Vibes. King Maul. Reading, watching, listening. Shit.
I just finished my MMA show. I think it was called The Kingdom. Shit was dope.
MMA show?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's not a show. It's really it's a show.
Okay.
Yeah. Finished watching Doom Patrol. That was very intriguing. Very intriguing.
Wait, the whole season or just season 1?
Girl, I'm a berry.
The whole season. Like I already passed season 1 and everything. I seen it last year, so almost season 2.
HotCakes, mute your friend.
You look like a big Tinkerbell.
Mute your friend, HotCakes.
I found out why season 2 seemed like it ended so before it ended.
It did.
Because they didn't finish shooting.
Oh, that's why it didn't have another episode for the season finale.
They didn't have another episode because I looked it up. I was like, this can't be the last episode, and they were like, yeah, it was supposed to be another one, but Corona happened. We had to shut down production, and the team came up with this. So here it is. I was like,
that's terrible.
God damn.
So awkwardly, like
it's really weird. It seemed like the episode was through together the whole time. Just like, man, fuck, this ain't right. This shouldn't be the last episode. Like.
And then about to go watch the finals too.
The finals?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, about to go watch the finals. Listening to. You said what?
I said it's the playoffs.
The playoff. My bad. You know what I mean. I'm trying to see game 2 of the Lakers. Actually, though, they ain't talking about here just putting up some buckets, and I'm just trying to figure out what's about to happen. I don't even know. But listening to pretty much anything that comes on, doesn't matter. And reading, trying to get my education up. Read some more shit, some books. You feel me?
Okay.
I ain't got a name for it. We go find out.
I am watching. There's a doc on Netflix called The Pizza Bomber. It's called Evil Genius, but it's about a pizza bomber from Erie, PA, right up the street for real, and he had a bomb strapped to his chest, and he was told to go rob a bank. The bomb went off, killed him, and then the show starts. And they find out who did it to him, what's the connections and all that in the show. Really, really.
This is based on a true story.
True story, right up the street in Erie, PA. You take the I don't know, the 70. What's that?
One of them roads, I think it's 90.
Yeah, you take the freeway to Erie, PA, right? 45 minutes, 20 minutes. You're in Erie, PA, and that's where it happened at.
Yeah.
Well, Lord have mercy.
I'm also listening to "Laugh Now, Cry Later," Drake's new single that has low-key.
I like it.
Oh, those fuck.
And it's not even Drake's verse that gets me; it's Lil Durk's verse.
Bro, I'm just saying.
When he do that sound, I be just listening for. I just want to hear the sound before I go into work.
We don't listen to that boy in the club. We don't.
We don't listen to raps in the club.
Sorry, no.
I don't understand, bro. I don't understand how you did that. I was like, bro.
For a minute now. And reading, I want to get into the knowledge of Buddhism. I want to see how that works out. So I might get into a Buddhist book of my next selection of sort. Don't perk up, HotCakes. The show's over now.
My posture, because I got problems in my back of my neck right now, and it's because of my posture. So I'd be like, when I look down, I was like that. I'm like, oh fuck! It's like a reminder, like be fucking like this.
I need to get. There's this Zoom kind of brace because everybody's on Zoom now, so you're leaning in, and it's a brace you put on like a tank top.
They pull you back.
Yeah, it straightens your back.
They ain't about to make no market money off me. I don't even use this that much. Fuck. I make my own.
Okay, thank you for coming. You were amazing. This was cool. Thank you, cousin in the back, for all your commentary. I hope we didn't pick up too much on your conversation.
In the peanut gallery.
He styled at the end of the show.
Right.
Like the Gemini. No, I'm just kidding. I love Gemini's Day, like my favorite.
Thank you again. You can come. This was your first time coming on, so now you're welcome to come on anytime if you have something to talk about or promote or you have friends.
That's so awesome.
come on. We
y'all
do
said this.
we-
Oh hell yeah! I'ma just bombard y'all one day crying like. Let me tell y'all what happened to me at work today.
No, for real. This is the open.
I'm like dead ass serious. Like we are friends now. You're locked in.
God, thank you. I appreciate you. S. Dot, thank you. King Mon, thank you. Simple God, thank you. Play that fucking music.